He's gesturing on every single movement, every single word. Nothing stands out.
What's wrong with that lady? Because they don't bend like that.
You saying Sean Hucker looks like an Argyle?
I said Hawkins.
Don't want to go to Aspen? Oh, yeah! Okay.
You can say, oh, you put the one showing higher shade. So let's do the same thing here. We're gonna put this where it's supposed to be.
I'm trying to be reasonable. I'm trying to be reasonable. It's not articulated. It's not. It is articulated. It is okay, articulated. Taking pictures, that's not articulated.
For me to do right here.
I need the corporate number now.
Listen, I need your help. Run inside and get me a pair of scissors.
No.
Why not?
Because you made me watch Two Girls, One Cup.
Okay, wait, so what is this now? Just watch.
But what we found is when we turned on that gyroscope, we found that we were picking up the drift. A 15-degree per hour drift.
Thanks, Bob.
We don't see you anything. Lift up your light way above your head. Interesting.
3, 2, 1. And we have liftoff on the mission, covering fitness on its third CRS mission to the ISS. Got main engines at 108%.
AVI power nominal.
You at the side of the building? Is that you at the side of the building?
No, shoot it, shoot it.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, somebody's still moving. Somebody's still moving.
Get ready to kill him. Brainy, you're freaking yeah, boy! That's Brainy shooting.
Yep, yep.
The bacon pop.
That's awesome.
The bacon party.
The bacon party. You can join
Best
them.
party ever.
Check. There it is. I think something updated. All my sound settings are fucked. How's it going? How's it going? We're here, see? Look at that. Hey, YouTube Premiere music is the greatest thing ever put to tape. That's not what we're listening to here, that's for sure. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing tonight? I wanted to hit Europe a little bit more. It's actually later than I even wanted to be. It's like 3 hours later than I wanted it to be. But I was busy again. Honestly, my days. I haven't made my new outro. It's the same garbage as on yesterday. So if you were being neglected yesterday, you're still being neglected today. So don't feel so bad. You know, neglect is. We just continue to neglect. No, I'm gonna work on it still today before I go to bed. But fuck, the days just get out of hand. And I just got off the phone with like the manager of the car dealership where my car is costing even more money to fix now. So that's just the life we live, isn't it? Yeah, so I had an airbag module fail on my WRX, which only has 70,000 miles. Now it's had a bit of a sordid life. There's some water issues at times. There's a hydrolock on a road that lost a pumping station. It became a river. So that was years ago, but this is probably water damage related because that airbag module sits pretty low in the dash. And I bet you it got splashed. So it's probably actually damaged from water. Anyways, so the module itself is like $1,550 frickin' dollars. And then diagnosis, all. I mean, all in all, the bill's gonna be like $4,500, $5K altogether by the time it's done. I mean, I might as well put a fucking engine in the car. That's just outrageous. So, anyways, it is what it is. Anyways, that's that. So we all got costs in life. That's nothing new for anybody. Scottish Phoenix, good to see you, sir. Walter, King Crew, Monkey in the Works, Mr. Andrat, Craven Mordick, Faux Hammer, good to see you. Demon Orb, Rodent of Anger. You and I are kindred spirits. Craven 69, love to see you. Sean Hawkins. I took the alternate COVID test. I asked my buddy if he knew anyone with COVID, and he said no. And I said, well, that's awesome because you know me. That's funny. Missed last night's show. Glad there's one today. Yeah, and you know, they all feel unprepared to me these days. I don't know. I wish there was more to talk about than just some of like the permanent flat earthers aren't saying the bullshit they used to say. But really, would it matter anyways? It's kind of. This is great music. It's kind of just all garbage anyways, what they're spitting out. I mean, if you look at D Marble, doesn't even do flat earth content anymore. He's just like, it's all like Biden and Trump stuff. Why do you keep killing your mic? Oh, no. What did it ever do to you? No, that's Potato. But actually, we got a brand new version of Potato. We got an update to Windows. We've got a new graphics driver from yesterday. Oh my God, there's been so many updates since yesterday. Oops. You can. I'm in the void right now. You can't see this yet, but I love you even though you can't see me. Now you'll see me. 15 seconds. There it goes. And we're back, I think. And we're back. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Look at the magic of button pressing. It was a slip of the finger there, boys and girls. All right. Let's get into it. You guys got anything you want to talk about today? Because I got some stuff I'm going to show. And it's not all yesterday's show, so if you came in yesterday... Yeah, buffering. We shouldn't be buffering now. Just refresh. Refresh if you are buffering. Stop pressing random buttons. Yeah, I know. But when it says don't push me, I have to. Dr. Osiris at Brainy Beaver. Hi, wave, male symbol, love, hug. Okay. It's like you're trying to speak to me. I know it. The wave. And then like another wave. And then definitely the symbol for male. And then a heart. And then a hug. Either way, it sounds like you're being friendly, and I love it. Thank you. Neglect us because he loves us. That's right. What's going on over here? My phone makes too much noise at times. I'm gonna put it over there. I'll be on with Schrodinger's cat, by the way, in an hour and a half, basically. He's doing some Sov Sit First Amendment stuff, so we're gonna go do that on his channel. Talk about the Arecibo dish collapsing. So sad. Yeah, did you guys see that shit go down? I'll show you. Yeah, it's a sad day in science. Yeah, what are the odds though that there happened to be a drone right there when it happened, when it goes down, eh? Here, like, if anybody saw it, like, it's pretty awesome because they were. Okay, so the way it went down. So this is actually pretty cool. Let me pause that. So the first one's with sound, and this is like from the observation area here. That's so cool. One more time because it was epic. Watch that line break right here. You can see it break, and we'll show you in the next video too, but look right up here. Oh, that's so cool. Here. Okay, so the way it went down, apparently I was reading, is that they had saw of course they had a feeling it was going to collapse, and they didn't think it was safe to fix, but then they went to observe one of the wires, or one of the spots where one of the cables that the one cable that had snapped. They went to look at where they build a cloud. It's weather making. Yeah, hit the like button if you're in here, please, by all means. 32 if you hit the like button. But yeah, so they sent a drone up and they were looking at where the wire had come out. And they actually were right on target when the rest of it went. And so you actually get a close up of the wire snapping from a drone, which is pretty cool. So there, right there, you can see right here. So right here, you can see where the missing wire went through here, see? And then, of course, now it's braced. But then, see this wire, they started seeing these wires were snapping. Started getting snapped tethers on the wires, and so they knew it was gonna collapse. They knew it was coming. Watch this. It's awesome. Cool. There's where we were watching from over there. That's neat the way it goes. It's a lot of power, eh? It's crazy. Look at that thing go. Well, that's the end of an era for that thing. They won't rebuild that. They don't even do it like that anymore anyways. Those big towers, they don't use them like that anymore. Those big dishes, they do many dishes, right? They do that where they just make a field of them. It's cheaper, easier to maintain, I think. I didn't play. You didn't play last night. I didn't play last night, Andrea. You're right. I got really tired and simmered in my chair. Not gonna hit like before you say hi. Hi, Minus. How you doing? Hey, Xanos. How are you doing too? I'm sure I missed a whole bunch of you up in here. Yeah. So, here. We're gonna go to Stephen Pennington real quick, and then we're gonna come back to a couple things. Okay. So we'll grab Stephen Pennington now. Because for my European audience, if you didn't see last night, we got to just touch on this. Somebody's been going insane.
Hey y'all, I Grass here reporting that I was just listening to Candace Owens being interviewed by Joseph Paul Watson, or is it Paul Joseph?
I'll simmer in your chair.
That Watson guy, elementary, my dear. Anyway, so she says that the people, how dare her, the people of the United States of America, many of them are being brainwashed by the media who say unfactually. That's what the whole interview was about, is fact checking. She's suing fact checkers. And she says the people of the United States of America do not have the ability to separate the brainwashing from the media from reality. How dare her! Is that a fact, Mrs.
God.
Wait a minute, she's married. Is she married an Owen guy too? Has she been married all this time? I never knew that. Anyway, I'm really just convinced that she's right. And I'm being sarcastic when I say, how dare you, Candace? People, I think the people...
Oh my God. Candace Owens. Why do I know that name? That can't be the one. Talking about the author, Candace Owens? Oh, she's the one that was like... Oh, yeah. She was the one that was telling men to dress like men while she was wearing a fucking suit. Yeah, that was that bitch. Sorry, I used that word only in this regard because it was the funniest thing I'd ever seen in my life. Her telling men to be more masculine while she wore, at the time, was a very suity suit she had on. I mean, you know, which is whatever. I don't give a fuck what people wear. It's just don't tell other people what to wear then. You know, that's the thing. It's funny. I don't know. If somebody wants to wear dresses, they wear dresses. Give her. You have fun. Let's show one or two more of those, and then we'll move off of Stephen Pennington because he's really got not much going on. I wonder if he posted anything today. A week ago. Wonder if we get Stephen Pennington on. Do you guys think we get Pennington on? We're supposed to call Cece. See, they're removing phone calling from Hangouts, and it kind of chafes my ass because I don't know how I'm gonna phone America now. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure if I phone myself, it doesn't show my name. Oh, maybe it doesn't work anymore. Oh no, here we go. I'm back already. That one was important. Yeah, maybe. Wherever you may be, Cece. Yeah, I know. Just refresh if you got to. Should come right back, guys. Sorry about that. That was on purpose. I had to do that. Okay, so let me just check what the actual number that called me was. Yeah, it shows up as private number. Okay, somebody gave me Cece's number. Let me get it. What the fuck? Oh, I'm looking at a private conversation. I'm like, what is going on here? Sorry. I was looking at something. My bad. Okay, let me get back on target here. Let me find Cece's number. Let me get Cece's number. We'll try to phone him here. Man, I'm always nervous doing this. Fuck.
Hello?
Hello, Cece? How are you doing today, sir?
Honey?
Hey, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me? Oh, wait, can you? Oh, he can't hear me. He can't hear me. I fucked that. I gotta make sure he can hear me if I'm gonna call him. So we'll let me fix that. We'll deal with that, okay? Because I didn't realize that my mic isn't set up on here, obviously. So give me a second. He can't call me back at least, so I'll give him a few minutes. I'll try to fix that because I just realized I didn't set this up to have my audio properly. So, how do I do that? Settings? There you go. He'll just think I was telemarketing or something to me. We're gonna get, that was Cece, he answered. No, he always answers, Craven. Craven, that's why I won't call him at like 9 or 10 o'clock at night his time, because he will answer. You know, he'll answer. Give me 1 second. I've just got to figure out how my audio links over here. Settings. Ought to be in settings, you'd think, but... Oh, maybe it's this one here. Oh, that'll be it right there. Microphone, voice meter 3. Well, we can do this. We got this. Let me test it. I'm gonna turn off. Here, bear with me. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this with you for a second, guys. Then it gives you something to look at for 1 second. I'll be right back. I can't seem to get it to work. Check, check. Check, check. I don't know, that's working. Here, 1 second, guys. Check, 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 check. Cece, how you doing? Oh yeah, no, that's working. All right, we got this. Let's do this. Heat shield. Don't say Cece. Ask for Chris. That's true. He didn't hear shit at least, so. No, I'm not gonna crave it. I'm not gonna pull his. I actually want to have a little conversation with him. See if we actually get him talking. Here, let's do this. Let's try it one more time here. Let's do this. I gotta bring his number up again. Okay, just bear with me. The hell? It didn't do it.
Hello?
Hi, Chris. Can you hear me? Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, no, that's good. I can hear you, buddy. Sorry, I called you a minute ago and it didn't work. Hey,
I thought that was, okay, I thought that was my wife.
No, my apologies. My apologies, Chris. Hey, I want to let you know just really quickly because I don't want to pull any fast ones on you. Just let you know that I'm actually live talking to you. And I'm not here to harass you, Cece, Chris. I actually wanted to call you real quick and ask you. Just as our community, we'd noticed you hadn't been posting lately, and we actually were, we were wondering. Well, actually, we were some people were concerned if you were okay, and we just wanted to know how you were doing. And I'm not even joking right now, Chris.
Yeah, no, thanks for reaching out, whether you're a flat earther or not. No, everything's fine on my end. I've just been really busy. We lost a guy at work, and it's been now double time work for us, unfortunately. So I just haven't had any time, and plus I'm working weekends too.
Oh yeah, okay. So has it been? Have you guys been losing guys to COVID busyness or whatever?
No, nothing like that. No, one of the guys, his son isn't in good shape, and he didn't want to infect himself, so he finally called in the bag, I guess. I don't know.
No, it's all good. So you drive. Do you mind me asking? I only gather what we see from you online, but you help. You do some sort of like assisting people by driving them around, or what is exactly that you do, Cece?
Yeah, well, it's a couple of different things, but primarily it's ambulance.
Oh, okay.
Ambulance driver. So,
oh, okay.
I do a lot of other things in the office, but this whole COVID thing has ruined everything. I mean, you got a mayor who's an idiot, who doesn't know the first thing about running businesses. He's shutting down everything once again. New York is a mess. The city is a disaster. It's going to take years to bounce back from this. People are out of work. I mean, the unemployment check is coming to an end December 24th. What are these people going to do? Wait for another stimulus package?
No, it's true.
People have homes. They have houses. They have businesses.
No, you're right. You're right. I mean, it's the same problem here. We're having the same problems. I live in Canada, Cece, just to let you know. I'm up in central Canada above north of Minneapolis, St. Paul area there. Yeah, no, we've got the same kind of thing going on. It is very unfortunate. I agree. The only thing I would say about I agree. It is unfortunate what is occurring with the economy. The only thing that I would say is that we definitely don't want the hospitals to fill up too fast, I think, is the thing. Because if they do, then, if you drive an ambulance, you must know. I mean, you definitely need, if somebody comes in with a heart attack, you need them to be able to be cared for, right? And you just, as long as they got people to help them, then that's what's important. So if we get I think that the big thing is that if we get overloaded, right, then it's hard to keep up. Where if we can keep ourselves from getting overloaded, then we can, you can still help the people that you're driving to the hospital. I don't know if that makes sense.
You're breaking up on me.
Sorry.
Having difficulty hearing you.
Well, hey, Cece, I don't want you're driving. I don't want to get you in a car accident or anything. I would love to bug you another time in the.
You're on a speakerphone.
Okay, no, I got you. You know, it is a little distracting, but no, honestly, we wanted to. My audience is watching and they are listening, and that's why I didn't want to surprise you with that. But I'm also not calling to harass you. I wanted to. Some people had noticed you hadn't been posting, and we were just wondering how you were doing and if there was any changes that caused that to happen, other than that you're just busy.
No, as a matter of fact, I don't know anybody who has COVID. I've yet to meet. Well, I've met people positive for COVID. But I don't believe those tests are accurate because they're showing no signs, nothing. They're perfectly fine. And this asymptomatic, that's, as far as I'm concerned, bullshit. Because you don't carry the flu and not have any symptoms at all. And they tried to pull this shit on us back in the 80s with AIDS. I don't know how old you are. You sound like you're kind of younger, but they played the same thing with AIDS. And every kid on the block was scared to fool around with anybody back in the 80s. And they even had a thing with that. You could be carrying AIDS with you and not even realize it. This has been going back. This isn't the first time they pulled this. This is the first time worldwide, and that they shut down a globe. I mean, I have friends in the UK that tell me it's just as bad, if not worse, out there. I mean, the cops are assaulting regular people for doing nothing. It's really out of control, and I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. I mean, we'll find out. We'll find out soon.
So you're obviously a critical worker then. So you've been at least able to hold on to your job then.
My job hasn't been affected at all. I've been working ever since this started. I've been one of the only people working. Everybody else that I know is either out of work or most of them are working out of their house. You know, that they have the remote, and they have the ability to do that. You know, that's their job, and some of them can do it. But a lot of people are hurting here that I know. You know, and they're just wondering what's going to happen if they drop the shoe again and they close businesses down. You are going to see a much different New York if you've ever been to my state before. That's never irreversible. It's not going to bounce back. It's just beyond what anybody who has a business owner would think. You know, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, I do think you're right in as far as the business aspect is concerned. The only thing that would scare me, I think, Cece, is, and this obviously we would have to, this would rely on it, you know, having to believe that it's real and stuff. So obviously we're not going to have that debate today. That would be a conversation for another time. But the only is if let's put it this way: is if it is true and everything, then the reality is if those hospitals fill up, then that's what they're afraid of. I mean, you know, you need a hospital to have beds for people to go to, and I think that's the big fear. So
that's the thing. I'm in the hospital, and I don't see anybody who's overrun with patients. As a matter of fact, the only thing they're overrun with are people getting tested. That's all they're overrun with, and you know, that's become a problem. And the thing is when you're tested multiple, if you go in, for example, you go in for surgery, you're gonna have to get tested. 90% of the people we deal with are going in for surgery, so they get tested, and then they get tested again. So each time somebody gets tested, no matter if it's the same person or not, that goes into a data bank, and that counts as a single test. So here you have, 10 tests that's from one person, but people don't understand that they're using that to make it seem like it's different people. It's out of control what they're doing. I mean, it's...
See, they use the test positivity rate here is what they do. They use the test positivity rate here. So what they say is they use that as a, well, it was like 1%, then 2%, then 5%, but it got as high as 40% in one of the towns nearby me. And it got to the point where, basically the test positivity rate is how many tests they perform, how many of them are positive. And in the one area, it got to 40%, which means that, like, you know, every second car in the lineup tested positive when they tested it. So, but you know, there is questions about their accuracy and stuff. So I'm not gonna disagree with some of that. But anyways, no, it was interesting. I don't want to hold you forever. I know you got things you got to do, Cece, and I would love to bug you again another day. So I will probably cut this short for your sake as well. But hey, listen.
YouTube channel.
Sorry, go ahead.
Do you have a YouTube channel? Is that...
Yeah, I'm sorry. You're right. I never properly introduced myself there, Cece. I'm Brainy Beaver. We've actually spoken before. I've spoken to you. I've spoken to. Oh, I've had my fun with you, and I called you today not to harass you, but to talk to you. So I'm really happy, Cece, that you answered the phone and that you were willing to have a nice conversation with me.
Yeah, no, I should have recognized your voice. I'm bouncing around in a truck, so it's hard to hear who I'm
I got you.
talking to.
It's all good.
But now that I'm at a red light, I recognize your voice. Yeah, you guys called me when I was going out to eat. I go out to eat dinner with my family like maybe once every month. At bed.
That's actually funny. I didn't call you last night for that exact reason. My fans were like, "Call Cece," and I'm like, no, guys, it's 10. Like it was 9 something my time. It's 10 something your time. I'm like, let's have some respect for Cece and his sleep schedule and stuff. So no, that's why I bugged you today, because I was having a stream today to try to hit Europe's afternoon, their evening. They're all done eating dinner and sitting at home. So you're talking to a lot of Europe right now, to be honest with you, because most of the North Americans are just getting home from work. So.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, no. Hey, listen. It was a good conversation. Hey, let's see. When you talk to people and you're a nice guy like this, which you generally are, so nobody ever has anything bad to say in that regard. I mean, you only come off looking like a pro and looking like a great guy. So I just want to thank you for being somebody who I can actually call and have a conversation with. A lot of the flat earthers out there, you know, they're pretty. I'm sure you've seen it. They're pretty vitriolic group of people, and it's hard to even have a conversation with them. So I appreciate that from you.
Yeah, no, it's also the same on my end. Sometimes I can't even have a conversation with them, and I'm a flat earther, so I understand what you mean.
And if you see me giving you shit in your comments section, just give it back to me. We'll all have fun together. All right?
I don't really read those comments.
That's fair. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. It's a pretty cesspool-y area, I think, the comment section. So yeah, fair enough. So.
Well, yeah, no. I mean, look, you got to see some of the comments on that thing. I can't go through all that. There's too many of them.
No, I agree.
Sometimes.
But yeah, no, exactly. So, no, hey, listen, you do pretty good. When you post a video, people tune in. They want to hear what Cece has to say, right or wrong. So you keep doing you, buddy.
No, you know, stay tuned. I'm going to be putting something out this weekend. I have a little time, so
all right,
get my head together. There's limited things I can do on my channel because they're just going to shut it down. I can't mention COVID. I can't mention the presidency. The only thing I can mention is flat Earth. They don't seem to be bothered with that.
If it makes you feel any better, we are actually having the same problems, even as the debunking community and the ones that kind of like go against your guys' narrative. Their algorithm doesn't see a difference. When I play a video and the person, like even the stuff you said there, the algorithm's going to hear everything you said there, and it's going to pigeonhole my live stream here into which is fine. I called you knowing that we'd talk about that stuff. It's not a big deal. But it'll do the same thing to me. It'll pigeonhole my live stream into a corner because it doesn't want us talking about anti-mask or COVID and stuff like that. So no, I know what you're talking about. Some of us have even had videos that come out that almost might as well have not even been released because the YouTube AI just stuffed them in the garbage. So
they go right to the bottom into the shelf. So that's what they're doing to everybody.
For sure. But anyways, Cece, I love talking to you, and I'll bug you again another time, and hopefully I don't catch you while you're having dinner, that once a month dinner you're having. So.
All right. You can also text me. I'll let you know if I'm free.
Well, you know what? I would, but I'm calling through like VoIP on the internet, so I do think that texting ends up being harder than phoning. But I will. But I'm not. I was gonna say I won't phone you too much though, just so I promise that. But if I have a number if I can find a way to text you, then I will. I'll do that instead.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, if I can't talk, just leave a message. I'll get back to you because I'm working during the day. But that's how it is. What are you gonna do? We gotta make money.
Yeah, no, I agree, buddy. Okay, well, hey, listen, thank you for answering, and thank you for having a nice chat with me, buddy. You have yourself a good day. Drive safe.
All right, Brainy Beaver. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, see you later, buddy. Okay, bye-bye. That was fun. You know, Craven. That's how my outros work. That's how my phone calls work too. That was fun. That was fun. I'm glad who suggested that? I think it was Bob Will. He's gonna be so happy. I'll have to point out to him that he was in there. Just looking at something here. 1 second. Yeah, okay. That was fun. Sitting in a tree. Kissing. Hey, I just like talking to a flat earther that's not a total douche canoe. I mean, it's a bit of a douche canoe. Okay, hold on. I missed a couple things here, and I want to make sure I get them here. Minus with his 5 Americano dollars. Thank you very much, sir. Here is to the newly trimmed beaver. That'll go into my ever-growing fix my goddamn car fund. But yes, thank you. It's Velcro. I tried to pull my shirt off and it got stuck on my head. It literally gets stuck on the hairs. Oh my god. And then Dr. Osiris, thank you very much, sir, for joining the woodcutters. Feel free to use some emojis, and I believe you've been honored with the poop beaver emoji, right? What? Hold on, are you on poop beaver emoji? Oh yeah, okay. That's right, Minus is on the beaver house. And then Dr. Osiris, oh no, you've got the Canadian bacon. You've got the ham, the package of ham. That's yours. I wish they were a little bigger. I need to get new ones so you can see them properly. That looks like nothing. I don't want to... Yeah, Cece's a friendly guy. You know, that's why I don't want to bug him, you know, at the wrong times, because he actually managed to talk to me, so... I'll get stuck on your hairs. Anyways, okay, here, let's go back to... Okay, so we're gonna actually move to some Karen stuff here for a minute, because why not? Okay, do this. Okay. Found another... She's Australian, so we just so you know, it's happening everywhere.
So I'm in Melbourne, Sunshine West, as you can see.
Melbourne.
It says Stop Police Brutality. I wear it every day, not just on a protest day. I've come down to the shops, to the local IGA, because I will not support Woolworths or Coles, because Woolworths owns Coles. And I've been shopping at the butcher here. I'm having no problems. The only problem I had was at Hungry Jack's. But I've just come to the local IGA, and I'm mad as a Mad Hatter.
Music.
I have to video this sign.
Yeah.
This sign actually shows you that you're suffocating yourself. And I'm really mad that I spent $85 here. And while I was paying, I had to read this. Clearly shows you how to suffocate yourself. If carbon dioxide cannot come out, and that clearly shows oxygen cannot come in. That's self-suffocation, guys. And I'm so mad. If I come back here, that sign better be gone. I won't shop here again, okay? I'm just letting you know. I got the sign removed at Hungry Jack's up the road, right? It's gone. No mask, no service. It's gone a week ago, right? I do not want to see this. Yeah, look, this is just made up. This has nothing to do with health regulations. Anyway, that's my right. I have a YouTube channel for this. And, sorry guys, but it's just gone way too far.
So yeah, that's that. And then like, look at this. Look at this. This is amazing. This is amazing.
First appointment. IMED Radiology, Hertzville, Forest Road. And then this just comes through. Appointment reminder, COVID. You have flu-like symptoms, blah, blah, blah. Radiology, Hertzville Central. 225H, Forest Road, Hertzville, New South Wales. So they're just setting a trap for me. I'm not going there.
she's not gonna go to her test because she's convinced they're trying to like trick her and trap her there or something. This is amazing. People are covered in the blood of Jesus.
Okay, well, you believe in Jesus, you wear a seatbelt?
Yeah, I do.
You wash your hands after you go to the bathroom? So you believe in Jesus, but you still take precautions. Because taking precautions doesn't mean you don't believe in Jesus.
Your will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Crazy people. It's hard to watch. Like,
We make so much money, and we, the people, are
Yeah, I think I put the wrong one.
pay your salary, his salary, and Chad Bianca's salary. And we don't get to work. You know that? You guys are shutting
Thank you.
us down, and we can't even shop either. How do you think that's fair that you get to get paid and it's a small
too.
business owner?
Thank you guys for putting up with these people. My wife has to put up with the people all the time. Thank you for
he's apologizing to the workers. He doesn't even work there. He's like, it's not his wife.
Thank you guys for putting up with these people. My wife has to put up with the people all the time. Thank you for
My wife has to put up with these people all the time. So crazy. Yeah, people hate them. They don't get it. But the rights, them rights have been violated. This woman wouldn't get out. She just kept on shopping. This one has music. We're just gonna mute that. Oh, and then apparently we're gonna go to Incompetech. I've been spotted. That's so funny. Did you guys see some of this? Look at, I'm gonna pause him because it's HBO and they'll definitely hit me. But look at this, Mr. Pringles. Is he? That's right. Now you'll never get that out of your eyes, everybody, just so you know. It's fucking the other way on my screens, okay? I'm sorry. If I point this way, it's that way. And I point this way, it's this way. Because, like, to me, that's on my left side. And so is the screen I'm looking at it on. The government is hiding the millions of mask wearers' deaths. I mean, in general, it hasn't been... What is the worldwide death count? It's like 1.5. COVID-19 world death count. 1.58 million? Oh my god. That's a scary map, boy. Wow. Look at that. You guys get to be a big dot. My god. 2.617 million cases. To India's 500,000. They've had 6,500 deaths. America's at 27,000. Is that even right? That's not right at all. Oh, that's from November 26th to fucking December 9th. Ah. Interesting. How many people have been infected in America? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's only Yelp calling me from Chicago. Advertise with them once. They try to call you like, they're worse than telemarketers. Just let the anti-maskers walk around without a mask. Natural selection at work here. I'm going to tell you right now, they're talking about in Canada, they're going to have restricted lives if they don't get vaccinated. There's a very good chance that places are going to have the right to say that people without vaccinations aren't allowed in. Because it's a deadly disease, or potentially deadly with the right person, the right age person. That's unfair to anybody who's over, like, especially people over a certain age working in that building, to say that anybody can just walk into that building without having been vaccinated and stuff. It's not fair to those people. So they've said that people that don't choose not to get vaccinated may live under restrictions, like that they, and they haven't said what, but they said that there's a possibility that they're going to be limited in what they're able to do. So that'll be a fun conversation to have, I'm sure, with when that starts going down. Yeah, deaths in the U.S. over 291. It says 289.5 here, but that could be behind a little bit. Yeah, wow, eh? Holy shit, California sure went up. Look at the graph for California. Where's it here? I thought I brought it up. I just clicked on it. Oh, this is the chart I've ever used. Like, that one's interesting. Look at this hard stop on the end of it here. You can't see it in that view. It's like this. See? Look at this. It's interesting. Anyways. Alright, well, we're talking about nothing. Somebody tell me what to talk about. Or I'll put on more Stephen Pennington. Yeah.
Hey, y'all. Karen, the Patriot here. I want to ask a question of all of you Democrat, liberals, whatever you guys are. Hypothetically speaking, what if you get everything you want, and you're happy, you got your political party, you got your free money, you just got everything you want. You get to castrate your child.
What?
Everything. You got everything you want. And then, the reason I'm saying this is I was watching War Room with Steve Bannon, and he had a commercial, and the commercial was like, so many computers or bank accounts were hacked. People were stealing money because they were hackers, which is not okay. Wouldn't you agree? What if you had everything you wanted and somebody hacked your money out of your bank? Would that be okay? I mean, if you're okay with hacking an election, then you must be okay with somebody hacking your money out of your bank.
Is that a puppet based on Red's rhetoric?
I mean, this is hypothetical.
This was modeled directly after Red's rhetoric, I'm told.
This on the table to see where logic would take us. Just asking. Love you.
Love you. Fucking Jesus. Steve, come on. You should come on. We can do a puppet hour. Steve, buddy. Steve. Ooh, look, we got him again. Let's see what he has to say.
Psalms chapter 2, verse 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed. Let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords.
He's got his little guys hanging behind him, see?
Now, I whited out the italicized, which says they say or something like that. It's whited out, so I can't read it. And by the way, that's something you can white out. Italicize. That's just added by the translators. Makes it easier to understand. In their opinion, is not scripture. And I'm not sure the kings of the earth are saying this, and that the rulers that set themselves against the Lord and his anointed, I don't think they're the ones saying this. I think it's us. Like in 1776, the Declaration of Independence, amazing similarity in the words. It says, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. That sound about like the Declaration of Independence to you? Does to me. And then he that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh, the Lord shall have them in derision. I think the Lord sometimes waits on us to get in his perfect will before he does what he's going to do.
He's got a hair island like me? He's a little farther back.
These Democrats into their sanity. They're going to be so embarrassed because of the derision of their insanity. They're going to start thinking about it, and they'll become sane again. And that's what we want. I mean, we're all Americans, right? So we want the insane to get a little bit better.
Wow. I don't even know what to say to that. Steve, you're going crazy. If you guys weren't watching last night, I'll let Steve sing to you. Because I think it's important that you guys hear Steve sing to you. Give Steve a chance. Steve a chance. Steve a chance. Down it really is. Oh god, it's right. There we go. Oh. Yeah, we're at the end. Where is it? Give Steve a chance.
Hey, I'm a Pokey. I'm a scientist assistant. Well, I just assist one scientist, you know.
Well, this is Stephen Pennington, Mr. Unite.
Edward Pennington.
Pennington.
And I just wanted to say, I've been with him this whole time, and he's sincere. So let me just sing. All we are saying is give Steve a chance. All we are saying is give Steve a chance. He stepped out to do an experiment, yeah, and he'll be back real soon, so I'll just leave you singing. All we are saying is give Steve a chance.
Oh my god. I don't know what box to put that in, guys. Bigger fan of Charles Pennington. Charles Pennington III. I can't take it a second time. Keith, I can't believe you're here a second time. I love you, buddy. Good guy. Try stop motion. Oh, you're talking about... What is the crazy writing on the walls? Oh, he's into mnemonics, and what he calls it is... He was, what if I can find it? Because he does... I'll show you. Oh, I'm yawning a whole bunch. Man, I'm tired. He was doing mnemonics for a while, so the crazy writing will be his mnemonics crap. I'll see if I can find one here. He's still driving around that damn hospital? Oh my god.
Now this is a hospital. That's the sign that says Integris.
Oh my god, he was doing this back in May.
And you're going to see cars.
In April.
The very last car is going to be like a patient or a visitor. All these cars, you see, there's two cars right there. Those, I believe, are employees, and these are employees. Okay. And so, let's get up here to the patient parking lot, and we're going to see one patient. See that car right in the middle of the screen? That's the one and only car for patients, and that makes this day a normal day. So if 98 days they have one car, and then 2 days they have two cars, that would be the 2% increase that's expected. So just to let you know, everything is going just fine and hunky-dory.
Wow. It's really amazing. Keep losing it. Mnemonics. Here we go. Mnemonics, right? This has got to be one of them.
Now, I want to talk about my newest person to refer to in conversation with somebody. And if it comes up, you know, that who's the reporter you're listening to? Well, I would say Ben Swan. Now, the mnemonic is that he's a swan. The swans, I just looked up a picture. They have kind of this black mask with the orange beak. And, of course, this long neck. And then the wings behind him, you know, he's a swan. And then if you'll notice, he's a human being. And before he starts turning into a swan, the last thing you see is this pocket pen. He's a writer. He's a journalist. So, of course, he can write with a pen. And his name is Ben Swan. Well, Penn Swan and Ben Swan are close enough. But anyway, even though I like him, I subscribed to him instantly when I heard somebody else, maybe her or him or somebody. They referred to him. And so I said, okay. Paused tape, and I went in, found him, and subscribed to him, and forgot all about him. And then he popped up again mysteriously. And so I thought, okay, he looks familiar. Sure enough, I already had him subscribed, and I listened to him. I finally listened to him, and buddy, he is good. He does research, and he talks about things that are controversial that we need to know. But I also noticed that he's almost perfect. When I drew him, he was so symmetrical, I thought, is he computer generated? Is he deep fake? Maybe the best among us are deep fake as well. Who knows?
Steven, I have a different theory. I have a theory that when you drew that cleft chin, you were just overwhelmed. You're like, boy, he is perfect. That's what happened. Did you think people in critical condition drive themselves to the hospital? Yes, absolutely. Good guy. Good guy. Try stop motion 1. Absolutely. I think that when you have a hard time breathing, the first thing you do, round up the car, go on. You know what? In fact, each person should probably drive their own vehicle. That's the safest way for everybody to get to the hospital. Okay? He did the same thing back in the spring, and it was the same thing. It was like, where are all the patients? It's like, well, first of all, you're at like a satellite hospital, and they're not sending them there. Second of all, like, oh, come on. Not to mention, I think where he lives has like 5 or 6 or 7 hospitals. So, I mean, he's talking about a place that has like 100,000 people. There's hospitals everywhere. So, stop yawning. Anyways. So, yeah. It's good times, I know. I do want to find some people to argue with at some point in the future. Maybe get myself my own dumpster fire going, you know? Get my own dumpster fire. What else we got going on? I got one more. I got something in here. There was one. Give me a second. Oh my god, I can't stop yawning here. Yeah, I didn't play games last night. I wanted to. I just... so tired. Okay, so what's funny is I found... So I found, like... Because I was searching for flat earth stuff today, right? Probably using copyrighted music. I found these two... let me just bring the other one up here. There we go. Now, the only thing about this is I cannot confirm the validity of this next one, okay? So, there's a possibility. Now, this is a pretty fucked up joke for somebody to be making, if that's the case. And if it is, then I think they should rot in hell.
Or are masks actually not required? It's just the sign that says masks are required. For government reasons, I guess. I don't know. But lately, I forget my mask. I go up to a store and it says mask required, and I'm like, crap. I'm just going to go in anyway and see if they let me in. never have anything said to me, so now I just don't wear it. Nobody says anything. Hey, I'm just here to say, vote for Trump. Go Trump, let's go. I'm on the way to my uncle's funeral. The one who called me his little girlfriend growing up because I thought he was strong like Walker, Texas Ranger.
So this is where I don't. Who knows how authentic this is? 1 second.
Papa's funeral. My dad.
There we go. Sorry, I had a phone call.
His little girlfriend growing up because I thought he was strong like Walker, Texas Ranger. Tomorrow I'll be on the way to my papa's funeral. My dad's best friend. He was just fishing with my dad 2 weeks ago. My aunt's on the ventilator, sedated, and has no idea that her dad's funeral is tomorrow. She's gonna wake up in a few weeks to the news. Just pray for my family, you guys. It means a lot.
I don't think her aunt makes it either.
What in the actual heck is wrong with people? Okay.
Wait, what was that comment? That's a little shitty.
Okay, quick update. My aunt didn't make it either. She died on my papa's funeral. So my dad lost his sister and his dad in the same week. Also his aunt, uncle, and cousin, but that wasn't related to Corona, but still, that's crazy. Hey, for all you haters...
But now she's got this stylish mask. What the fuck am I smelling? Straight coconut. Oh my... I don't even know what I touched. A banana cream flavoring here for lip balms. That's not it. I mean, it's really nice smell. Anyways, I don't know. It does smell like fucking vanilla. Maybe I'm smelling my bumhole. I'm just kidding. That's inside joke. People don't know what I'm talking about. Look it up. Beaver bumhole. Vanilla flavor. Okay, so I found two things that are kind of fun. Skunky weed. Oh, I wish. I'm so empty. I have to do Schrodinger's cat after this, and then I won't even have time to run to the city. So probably tomorrow, but oh well. Save some money. Oh, that was probably super copyrighted. So like there was like a school project because I found a couple of these. Like look.
Good afternoon, and as always, thank you for tuning in to Sox News at Noon. Today we are covering a major protest going on in downtown Dallas, Texas. Thank you. Well, we do have quite a turnout. If you just pan this way. Oh, just this way. There are other protesters.
But she pretends to be anti-mask. She's a little underpowered. I actually left her a comment. I told her to make the Karen crazier and switch the cameras back and forth more often, and she'd get a better result out of it as far as comedy. This kid did. Now look at this. This is not why I know they're together. They were posted like on the same day. It's like home projects because look at Satirical project, anti-mask project, and then when you look at Buddy here. Anti-mask movement satire project, and they were like posted within an hour of each other, and they're like these new channels that were made just for this. But this kid actually, it's kind of, it's like,
mandated face coverings.
you can't use that music. It's totally copyrighted. But he does an okay job.
On tonight's episode of the 9:29 p.m. show, I'd like to report that we are exactly 1 month away from the world's first working coronavirus.
Will get together and do a citizen's arrest on every single human being that goes against the freedom of choice. You cannot mandate. You literally.
This chick was amazing, but the one I want to just get is, since it's here, we're gonna listen to her talk about her undies again.
And I just, at the end, I don't wear a mask for the same reason I don't wear underwear. Things gotta breathe.
That's so awesome.
Well, people have to wear pants at least. But this isn't just limited to some Facebook moms, however. Apparently.
Actually, he has a really cool thing here. It's funny as shit. Where is it here? I gotta find it. It's right here. It's right here. This is fucking funny.
Masks for the same reason I have to wear clothes. Okay? It isn't a matter of your rights, it's a matter of.
Okay, so do you see that sign as it flash? Look at this. Why should you wear masks? Let me try and make it simple for you. The urine test. If we all run around naked and someone pees on you, you get wet right away. If you are wearing pants, some pee will get through, but not as much, so you are better protected. If the guy who pees also is wearing pants, the pee stays with him and you do not get wet. Magic. Things gotta breathe. It's alive, Craven. It's alive. Yeah, I'm trying to see if there was anything else in my pile of shitty tricks here. Not that I'm aware of. So somebody tell me something to talk about. For a couple more minutes before we end this bitch. Because it is 22. I'd like to take a couple minutes to see my son before I get started into another stream. And my daughter. But my son's more... She's happy no matter what. She screamed at me last night to get the hell out of her room. Came in and was like, oh, I'll put you to bed. She's like, get the fuck out. 3-year-old. She was fired up, boy. High five for pants. That's right. Wear pants. Lip balm. Homemade lip balms. Seriously, not joking. Homemade. I think that's what I got my flavors for, see? Banana cream. Except this one's peppermint. I got real peppermint for that too. It's expensive shit. Where is it? It's around. I got real, the paprika, what do they call it? The peppa, I don't know. It comes from the actual pepper plant. But it requires a bit of prep. I'll DM you for next time. I have something for you to look at, but it requires a bit of prep. I'll DM for next time. That sounds good. FDA, yeah, just send it, DM it, send it on Brainy Beaver Discord, whatever. To approve Pfizer vaccine in the U.S. Well, we knew the Pfizer vaccine was good, and the Moderna one too. Actually, the Moderna one's almost arguably the better one. They both need to. That's actually tinkling pretty good. They both need to be double shots, which is unfortunate. But might add some lip cuts on my lip because that's gotten awfully spicy, awfully quick. I'm reading about a bug in Cyberpunk 2077 that makes players' dicks pop out of their clothes. Characters have dicks in Cyberpunk? Wow. Have you ever seen a baby pigeon? Oh my god. Did you send me that, Minus? You did too. You fucking... That was crazy. Just see here. Oh, is it actually live yet though? Let's see. Hey everybody, I want you all to see something here. Minus donated $2. Thank you very much, Minus. And Jackalope. Oh, Jackalope, I've been meaning to do the streams around 3 or 4 o'clock when, you know, people from multiple time zones can get involved. Yeah. Okay, look at. Check it out. Ah, look at that. Look at that lineup. Look at that lineup. Hey, FTFE. Hey, look at, oh, good timing, FTFE. He's just shilling out his premiere for £10. You can shill anything you want for £10 here, FTFE. Premiere in 1 hour and 15 minutes featuring you stinky ass beaver. Well, thank you very much. So I want to thank Minus for the $2, and we'll play that. Yes, we will play that, Minus. And no, I haven't seen baby pigeons. I've heard of them. Thanks for doing a stream at the time I can watch. Jackal, I've heard Master $5, and FTFE, good to see you in the chat, sir. The worst looking boy band ever. It's so true. That's funny. It's quite the boy band, actually. It's quite the crew. Yeah, so anyways, thank you for the 10 pounds FTFE. I really appreciate it. That goes a long way. I found out my card is going to cost like $4,000 to fix. Although they said they give me a 20% discount on my labor because Christmas. Isn't that nice of them? I'll save a couple $100. It's like half parts. It's like 2/3 parts, the repairs. So it's like, save like, hey, listen, I might save $200 or $300, $400 altogether. I'll take it. You could buy a new car now. Castorium. That's what it was called. Castorium, right? That's the stuff they took from the beaver bumholes. And Dr. Osiris, who is also a new member. Thank you very much, Doctor. 99 centy poundy things. It's a pence. Fucking. FTFE just shook his head. Hey, fucking poundy centy things. They let you drive? That's not a good idea. Oh man. He has these like little things that like they look like pennies, but they call them like something else. It starts with a P. Bents. Where is it here? Come on. Focus. 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 You have to believe me, it's a pence. Pence. I gotta pay the gate. I gotta pay the toll man to get across the. Got my pence. I gotta pay the river keeper. Thank you to get across the river. Welcome to the dam builders. Ooh, FTFE joined the dam builders. Thank you, sir. I think a dam builder, maybe I'm supposed to social media with you or something. You can play some games with me one of these days. Minus finally installed. Thank you, FTFE, for becoming a member. Minus installed Warzone, so we get Minus on here, and he is in Europe. So I'll have to play with you assholes in the middle of the day instead of the middle of your night. Minus, thank you very much for the $2 American again. Now it is the time we keep him here with super chats. Hey, I'll stay. I mean, hey, listen, we all got a price, right? Your Monopoly money is cute. I like my Monopoly money. Right here. I'll get you a cornucopia of Monopoly money out of my company petty cash here. I've got like 3 different 10s I can show you from the last few years even. Okay, 5s have not changed much in a good while. 5. I got our window so I can see you through it. And then it's covered in like watermarks and see-through spots and windows and then we got Canada Arm. Because we did the one for the space station too, Canada Arm 2, and we're gonna make the one for the new gateway. So yeah, and then if we move ourselves up to our 5 or our 10, I have to get you like 3 of these. Let's see here. They like switching things up on us really to piss us off. Well, I'll find the 2 most common ones anyway. So here's one. That is our first Prime Minister, I want to say. Gloria? No, John A. MacDonald. Sir John A. MacDonald. Got our window again. And then it's got the transcontinental trainway, the CN rail or whatever across it, because the longest, it was the longest, actually I think it still is the longest railway in the world ever built, the Canadian Railway back when it was completed. The longest continuous rail line or something like that in the world. And then this is the more recent one. It's actually an up and down bill. Look at it. It's a straight up and down bill. And it's I'll be reading those in a second, guys. I thank you very much. So like yeah, this one's got, and that's our it's Viola Rose or whatever, sorry, is it Viola Desmond. It's our what was the chick? What was the name of the woman in Rosa Parks? Rosa Parks. This is our Rosa Parks, essentially. She's at the front of a theater in Halifax, I want to say. And she had paid because she owned hairstylist place. Like, she was a businesswoman. She had money. And she paid to sit in the front rows. But the front rows were typically reserved for white people. And she decided she wasn't going to move. And the police came and arrested her and escorted her right out of the theater and everything. And that created quite a big to-do in the end. So she had lawfully paid for the ticket to sit in that area. They had sold her the seat ticket. But then the people there didn't think she should be sitting there, and they called the police and had her removed. So that's Viola Desmond. That's ours. Because we both got them. Oh, and then on the other side, you got the Human Rights Museum. That's actually in Winnipeg here. I heard when human rights atrocities stop happening, they'll start using that building. No, I'm joking. They pretend they're not happening anymore. In that building, basically. And then we have our 20. And we have the queen sternly looking back at us, ready to take us on, fist fight us style. Got that queenie look going on. She's like, hey, hey, you! Ah! And I think that's just a war memorial in the back. And we got, I don't have much more because I'm not that rich, but we got 2 more bills. No $1,000 bills in here. Sorry, everybody. We got the 50. Everybody's always happy when they get a red tip, because that means you got a high roller and he's tipping hard. It's got an icebreaker on it. This is money that has to go to the bank for my company. It's frankly, it's got to go pay the bills. So yeah, it's 50. It's got another window. And then last but not least, we have our 100. Nobody ever gets to play with these, or at least I don't. Let's put it that way. Holographs? Yeah, everything's holographic. Window. It's like kind of like a brownie, kind of like a tan color. And I can't remember what this one is. It's the invention of the microscope? Or was it, maybe it's penicillin? Medical innovation. Oh, insulin. Insulin was discovered / invented, but like, you know, basically artificial insulin for people was discovered by a Canadian. So we'd like to put our achievements on our money. That way you can see all of them right there on those 5 bills. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Now I'm going to stuff this money that I wish was all extra money back into this envelope. That was fun, going over some crazy money. And I oh my god, you guys, Jesus. Now is the time to keep him here with super chats. Again, I will never argue with you, Minus. Jackalope Herdmaster, $2. I'm broke to keep super chatting. Wait, damn it. I'm too broke to keep super chatting. Wait, damn it. That is, I don't believe you, or else I know you wouldn't have, Jack. But and if you really are that broke, I really love you for giving me that $2. I will summarily use them to then hand them over to the Subaru dealership when I pick up my car tomorrow. Promise. I promise I'll give them every one of the dollars you've given me today, guys. Which is whatever. That's fucking life. Not complaining. I'm just having fun with it. What do you do? It's either that or I could get all pissy and kick the walls, and what's that gonna accomplish? I mean, I might still. It just won't get me anywhere. I'm aware. Just keep the super chat train going. King Crew for $2 American. Oh, and I missed that. Is that a loony or a toonie? I don't have any Canadian ones in front of me. Oh no, I do. I have 2 toonies. I don't have a loony in front of me though. A loony and a Mexican peso are very similar looking, or a toonie and a Mexican peso are very similar looking. Toonie. Mexican peso. One's got a polar bear. And that's 5 pesos. But the other thing to keep aware is that this is worth more than this. Doesn't matter if one says 2 and one says 5. I'm pretty sure pesos are not worth a whole ton. I wonder what the exchange rate for a peso is. Hey Google, 1 Canadian dollars to pesos. Shit. This $2 is 6 of these. So it's like 30 pesos. Dollars. Exchange rates are fun. I have like a little thing of like money here, and that is green, by the way. Here, let's do it together, guys, real quick. We'll go through it together. Wait, did I read them all? Dib. $2 Americano. Smells like vanilla in here. $2 more from Jackalope Herdmaster. You guys are too nice, swear to God. Riding the Dono train. Toot toot. Coming through, chugga chugga. Thank you very much. Honestly, I appreciate it. Well, it looks like Beaver's camera isn't smart enough to recognize when it's picturing money. Talking about cars and being skint. Need to try a Land Rover Discovery 3. You know what? I like my WRX is it's turbocharged and just awesome. This is probably water related, but cars need repairs every once in a while. It sucks. What do you do? Minus again. Jeez, you crazy bastard, you. You can hammer out the center of them. Oh, no, you can, and it's super illegal, but you can do it. People have made earrings out of them. Hope you're well. What did you think of the latest Nathan episode, part 3? I actually haven't seen part 2 yet. So thank you, Gary, for reminding me. Why do I smell maple syrup, desperation, and vanilla? Well, the maple syrup is left over in my lawn, and the vanilla comes... I excrete the vanilla constantly. You just got to follow behind. I'll show you. You can hammer the center out of them. It's so true. What was I about to say, though? Yeah, I hope you're well. The latest Nathan. Oh, no, I didn't. And so a reminder to people, £5 from the FTFE, and I did read your comment, but thank you for the £5 and minus for the $2 American dollars. Yeah, anybody who hasn't seen it, if you don't know, and I don't know how you wouldn't, Reckless Ben got all of his parts out.
So the Harvard Globeheads debunked their model yesterday.
Why? No, stop. My nose was stuck on... It went weird.
You're not testing on a ball, guys. The Earth is flat.
We're gonna take a 1 mile piece of toilet paper and hit space.
This may sound impossible, but it's actually... Are we already at full... Figured out this new rock formation to keep the toilet paper.
Here, it's awesome.
Unrolling toilet paper, guys, just so you know.
I can't believe they got him doing all that. That is incredible. And then I guess there's a part 2.
In the last episode, we tried to fold toilet paper. Morse code works, right?
You're gonna send a pulse?
Oh my god.
Well, now that I believe the Earth's flat.
Dude, I'm rooting for you, man.
Entering.
Enter.
12 to 3 p.m. Ben and Blake present evidence for...
All balls. It's all balls. Yeah, they just think it's a bunch of balls up there, man. Blake is so excited. He gets...
I knew that for a fact because I knew they didn't know. They didn't David Copperfield my head.
Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, apparently that is something we all need to... Oh, Doctor, do you not know about this? Okay, so Doctor, if you don't know about this, just go to Reckless Ben. Just go to Reckless Ben right here. Go check this shit out. It's absolutely great. Like,
in the last episode,
yeah, they get him rolling toilet paper down the road, wearing duck suits. It's
That scared the shit.
don't do it in like 5 minutes.
I didn't even... Did it shock?
Oh man, that's good stuff. You can't make that kind of stuff up. Oh, it's 5. I gotta get over to Schrodinger. 1 minute. Okay, so there was the £5 was the last one, and then the $2 minus, the $2 from Jackalope. Oh my god, you guys are too nice to me. Gary Stewart, it gets even worse in part 3. Oh, I'm watching it. Don't worry. I gotta go to Schrodinger's thing. I gotta do that, and then I'll be watching it. What do your checks look like? What do my checks look like? Like the ones from NASA? The NASA checks? I should print a NASA check off one of these days. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna quickly go through the live chats here, and then I'm gonna hit this outro button, and I'm gonna remind everybody watching that I didn't do what I told you I was gonna do this morning. I don't know what the fuck's been happening with my days. I figured some shit out, got it ready to do this stream, and then next thing you know, I had to go do my bees already. I have honeybees. Anybody doesn't know? And I had to go wrap them up because I haven't wrapped them yet, but our weather's been gorgeous, so it's been a good year for me to have forgotten to wrap them so far. So yeah, I had to wrap them up, pull the sleeves over. It's like insulated covers to keep them nice and warm. And I literally sat down like started this stream, and then I'm going to the next one. So I do apologize. I want to show my members that I appreciate them more than I have been, and I'm really sorry actually. And that is the truth. So if you are a member, Doctor, you're a new member, please keep your eyes peeled for a membership stream, because I'm part of me doing a stream again today hitting Europe was because I felt bad I didn't hit Europe in the last few weeks. And I want everybody to get a chance to get in here and have some fun with me. I enjoy having you. I enjoy talking to you. I enjoy all of the money. No, I'm kidding. No, I mean, who doesn't enjoy money? But no, it's about the fun. If you're in here and you haven't hit the like button, do me a favor, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed and you think maybe you might have some fun with us, I do make videos. I just don't make them very often, apparently. And as I've pointed out to you, wherever I ended up putting that thumbnail, there is this shit-ass boy band ready to take on the world in what has to be, I would argue, almost got to be an hour-long episode, because holy shit, look how many of us there are. So that'll be interesting. How can we get some honey from the Vanilla Man? Dib. I've Faux Hammer has gotten a honey coming from me, but it's not cheap to send. He gave me like a, and this is not me asking you to do this when I say this, he gave me like a $50 donation or something like that, and he's like, that should pay for some honey, which it absolutely would. Otherwise, I would say, honestly, your best bet is just to get some, you know what I would do if I were you? I would find a nice local beekeeper and make their day happen. Go and because here's the thing, I'm going to tell everybody out there, if you're going to listen to me while I say this, you know, going to Walmart and buying, money is tight, and money's tight for me too, and I've been shopping at Walmart more than I ever have. I try to avoid, I want to spread my money to smaller businesses a little bit, but Walmart, unfortunately, it is what it is, and money being what it is, I've had to shop at Walmart more. So here's the thing. I can't blame anybody when they go to the store and they have kids that love honey toast and all that stuff. I can't blame you for buying a 2 kilogram or a 4 kilogram thing of honey for $15 from Walmart. And in America, that might even be 9. Because money is money, and you need it to feed your kids, and you need it to live. But if money isn't that tight for you, and you do like honey, and you like to eat honey every once in a while, here's what I'm going to tell you. Go and buy honey from a local farmer, like a local beekeeper. Go to a local market. That might be a little hard this year, but you have beekeepers around you, I promise you. If you look for them, they're there. And try to buy some honey from a local beekeeper. You're going to pay a little bit more for the honey. If you compare it to the Chinese stuff at Walmart, you're going to pay a lot more. But you're going to get real honey. Here's the thing. When they take honey, this is a factual thing. So I'm not trying to this isn't a thing about China. It's not a racism thing. This is a factual based thing. Chinese and Brazilian honeys are some of the cheapest, shittiest honeys on the planet. And it's because of the way they're producing them. Now, what they'll do, American and Canadian honeys are some of the best honeys on the planet. Canada has canola honey. It's all different flavors for different crops, but essentially the flower matters for the flavor of the honey. Now, what they do, you will look at containers that you buy at the store, and when you turn them over, they will say something along the lines of, made from a blend of American and Brazilian honeys. Or in my case, they'd say a blend of Canadian, Chinese, or and it'll say like a blend of Chinese, Brazilian, and Canadian honeys, or Brazilian and Canadian honeys, or a blend of, well, here's the kicker. Whichever name is first, over 50% of it is. So what they'll do is they'll say, oh, it's made from a blend of Brazilian, Chinese, and Canadian honey. And what they're doing is they're adding Brazilian, Chinese honey, and then they're putting just enough Canadian honey on top, or American honey in your case, that they're cutting the harder flavor, the stronger flavor of the less quality honeys that are coming from the other zones, and bringing it just to a point of palatable for the average consumer where it's good enough that they'll enjoy it, and then they sell it. Now, here's the kicker. I wouldn't have a problem with that if the honey out of China and Brazil was coming in and has actually real honey, but here is where it comes down. If I go out to my hives and I pump them full of sugar syrup all summer, I can produce tons of honey. Fuck those beehives. If I put a tank nearby with a float mechanism, I bet you those hives could produce, I produce about 100 to 300 pounds per hive, which is huge. It's massive in this area. But you could probably produce like 500, 600, 700 pounds of honey for a hive. And the reason is that bees don't have to go anywhere. You can fill a hopper in the top of the hive with sugar syrup and put a floater on it, which is what they do in places like China and Brazil. And the bees won't even go collect anymore, because the grocery store, you just put a fucking grocery store in their attic. So now the bees go up, they grab sugar syrup, they come back down, they put it in a cell. They go up, they grab sugar syrup, they come down and put it in a cell. Well, hallelujah, their efficiency just went through the roof. Because now they're not flying 10 minutes to go get a droplet of nectar. They're going 3 feet up the hive, 5 feet up the hive, grabbing it and coming back down. They have it instantly. So now they're producing honey faster, and they're not producing real honey because it's not made of flowers. It's made of sugar syrup. Now, sugar syrup honey is 90% identical to honey. But that 2%, that 2% is all that good shit you're after. When people say, "Oh, it's a probiotic and it's good for you," and it helps with allergies and stuff. None of that matters if they're using sugar syrup honey. Now, here's the thing: does it taste like honey? Yes, it tastes like honey. Is it actually honey? Kind of technically, yeah, because the bees still made it into honey. But when you sample it and you test it, there's no pollen. There's no. It's ultra pure. Like they filter the fuck out of it till there's like almost nothing left but sugar. So basically what I'm getting at is when you buy that kind of honey, it tastes like honey, but you're really not getting anything different than just sugar. You might as well just pour white sugar on your toast, because there's nothing beneficial extra in there. Hordes in London have bees on the rooftop. Oh, we have bees on our rooftops here in Winnipeg and stuff now too. And actually, want to know something about Europe, though? Here, I'm going to tell you a little secret about Europe. You guys are doing better for your honey. America and Canada, we have to be more careful in other parts of the world. But in Europe, you guys have a rule that says that it's like, I think it was like 80% of the honey in a container of honey has to be honey in order to be named honey. So you cannot call it honey unless 80% of what's in that container is guaranteed to be authentic honey. They can test if it's honey or sugar syrup honey, because it won't have pollen in it. It won't have any of that stuff. Why does your head look like a thumb? I know, right? It's definitely kind of cool up there. Thank you for the 2 pounds, you fool, you. I love you. Yeah, so that's the thing. So get this. Because it's hard to guarantee that you get 80% honey in every single container, when you test European honey in most European places, like European Union, like if you go to a grocery store, it tests as 100% honey. Because it's so hard for them to guarantee that they will get that 80% pure honey, that it's not worth being penalized. 100%. They always end up just putting pure honey in it. Other than the odd person, I'm sure there's been the odd company caught cheating or something. But what I read said that typically, because of this rule, honey in Europe is usually honey. I am meant to be on Schrodinger's Cat stream. That's why I'm doing my 5-hour-long outro. Clifford, I know I'm leaving. I told him I'd be a couple minutes late. But you're right, I'm 10 minutes late. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to leave. Didn't mean to distract you from the cats. It's the same as chocolate. Ours is so much better than American chocolate. Well, the only thing I'd say, Julian, is that American and Canadian chocolate, a lot of times they like to say that like milk chocolate is chocolate, and it's kind of like candy pretending to be chocolate, let's face it. So I agree with you there. I'm a big dark chocolate person, 70%. So listen, I am actually late for something I want to get to. So listen, somebody go to Schrodinger's chat, tell him I'm coming right now. Okay, so thank you all, everybody, for the super chats. I love sticking around. I love talking. I love all of you guys, and you guys are too nice to me. FTFE, I'm glad to see you in the chat here. Everybody, please remember, this is happening whether you fucking like it or not. I hope you do like it, but you know, if you don't, then I guess it's still happening. Anyways, Dib, King Crew. Listen, I'm gonna go through them right here real quick. Okay, so Minus, Dr. Osiris, Jackalope Herdmaster, FTFE, We got Minus, Jackalope, FTFE, and oh my god, Dib Dib, King Crew. I'm not going to read them one by one for their dollar value, but let's put it this way. We got donations from Dib Dib, multiple donations from Dib Dib, FTFE, Minus, Jackalope, King Crew, and Dr. Osiris, as well as our new member, Dr. Osiris. Thank you very much for joining. Wait, it says 2 members. Where the fuck was the other one? Oh, FTFE, that's right. Oh no, screw that guy. We don't need his kind around here. It's fucking British internet running on Ratwire. I'm just... All right. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm hitting this outro button. I will remake this outro tomorrow. I really am sorry. I mean it. I really do mean it. I tried to get it done today. Shit went south, so... Yeah. Okay. Schrodinger's cat stream. Go. Everybody go.